Good morning, students. Today we are going to practice some more themes of PISA, in which the first theme is M124 walking. The picture shows it is the file, PDF file is with you. I had given PDF file to all the classes, so you can see questions in your files. The picture shows the footprints of man walking. The pace length P is the distance between the rear of two consecutive footprints. For man, the formula N upon P is equals to 140 gives an approximate relationship between N and P, where N is number of steps per minute and P pace length in meters. Now the first question is, this is relationship. I have written N upon P is equals to 140. N is the number of steps per minute and P is pace length in meters. Okay. Question number 1. If the formula applies to Hiko's walking and Hiko takes 70 steps per minute, what is Hiko's pace length? Show your work. N is given, this is 70 steps per minute, and P you have to calculate. So it is very simple. We are having relationship N upon P is equals to 140. So N is for 70 upon P is equals to 140. So you can easily calculate P from here. It will be 70 upon 140. Now 0 will be cancelled by this 0, and 7 1 ja 7, 7 2 ja 14. This is 1 upon 2 meters, or if you will convert this into decimals, it will come 0.5 meter. Now question number 3 of this, actually question number 2 is not there in this theme. I'm just doing this as per the PDF file. So it is question number 3, not 2. Okay. Bernard knows his pace length is 0.80 meters. The formula applies to Bernard's walking. Calculate Bernard's walking speed in meters per minute and in kilometers per hour. Show your working out. Now Bernard's pace length is given, this is 0.80 meter, and again we know the relationship, this is N upon P is equals to 140. Now put the values. N upon 0.80 is equals to 140. Now N will be 140 multiply, just transposition. This is 112 steps per minute. Now we'll calculate distance traveled by Bernard in 1 minute. So distance is 112, because these are the steps in 1 minute. So distance and 1 pace length means distance covered in 1 step is 0.80 meter. So distance will be 112 into 0.80. So after multiplication of this, we will be getting 89.6 meter. So this is speed. His speed is 89.6 meter per minute. Now we have to convert this speed into kilometer per hour. Now see, 1 kilometer per hour is equals to 1 kilometer upon 1 hour. Now convert this into meters. This will be 1000 meters, and 1 hour is 60 meters. So this will be 50 upon 3 meter per minute. Means 1 kilometer per hour is equals to 50 upon 3 meter per minute. Now if we calculate 1 meter per minute, it will come just transposition 1 upon 3 upon 50 means 3 upon 50 kilometer per hour. This is relationship between kilometer per hour and meter per minute. Now his speed in kilometer per hour will be 89.6 multiplied by 3 upon 50. So it will be 5.375 or 5.4 kilometer per hour approx. Next theme is apples. The figure is given in PDF file. I'm just reading out this. A farmer plants apple trees in a square pattern. In order to protect the apple trees against the wind, he plants conifer trees all around the orchard. Here you see a diagram. Diagram is given. Now after counting all the apple trees and conifer trees, you can make this table. I have made this. See, this is number of rows, number of apple trees, number of conifer trees. See, in first row number of apple trees 1, conifer trees 8. In second row 2, number of apple trees 4, conifer trees 16. 3, apple trees 9, conifer trees 24. 4, apple trees 16, conifer trees 32. 5, apple trees 25, conifer trees 40. Now you can see we are having a relationship. If you will observe this very closely, you will see this number of apple trees is equal to n square and number of conifer trees is equals to 8n. This is the relationship. Okay. Now question number 2. First question was about the completion of table. It was only given up to here. We have completed this by counting. Okay, and now we generalized a formula. Now question number 2 of this is, there are two formula. You can use formula I have written. The question is, there is a value of n for which number of apple trees equal to number of conifer trees. Find the value of n and show your method of calculating this. So we are having number of apple trees is equals to number of conifer trees. Now solve this. N square minus 8n is equals to 0. N square n minus 8 is equals to 0. N is 0 and 8. But number of rows cannot be 0, so I have taken 8. Now question number 3. Question number 3 is, suppose the farmer wants to make a much larger orchard with many rows of trees. As the farmer makes the orchard bigger, which will increase more quickly. So for larger number of n, I have made the table again. This is n square and this is 8n. So after observing this table, you can see for larger number of rows, the number of apple trees are increasing much faster, more quickly. Okay. So this is all about these two themes. Thank you so much.